Hi, my name is Lapinski, and I'm a fashion designer in Detroit. And this is my studio. Welcome to Motor City Sewing. Kind of do a little bit of everything here. You know, I do my clothing line when I can, and then I sew for money. I've been here for 3 years. It's the Russell Industrial Center. It's kind of an artist incubator and a lot of space. You know, I was able to do whatever I wanted in here without, asking much permission. It's kind of built to suit. The table I'm sitting on is built in the space. It's 24 feet by 6 feet. As you can see, I filled it up with projects. It comes in waves. It gets clean, it gets filled back up again, it gets clean, it piles back up again. I do a little women's wear sometimes too, but primarily men's wear. But I mean, they can work together pretty well, you know. These guys can go on a little date. We're always hearing about the men designing for the women. So I'm changing that up a little bit. I started the clothing line with a partner 5 years ago, and 2 years into it, she quit the business. 3 months after we had opened Motor City Sewing, I've gone on to help other people produce their line. I've since won Best Local Designer. I got a sewing machine after I graduated college. I was actually a social science major, and when I got the sewing machine, I stopped looking for a job. It took over. I started out sewing stuffed animals, honestly, so I could learn how to do everything else. And then I, learned how to sew a zipper. And after I got that first machine, it kind of started an obsession. Well, I've managed to create this facility and run my clothing line and achieve a level of success without outside funds. I've hustled. I wait tables. I sell my clothes. I sell my skills. To win Project Runway and to see what other people have done with their success, where it's taken them, I know that I would just go over the top. But there comes a point in your business where you really do need that influx of cash. I could stand to hire some people, even a sales rep. Wow, wouldn't that be amazing? I really need to go to trade shows. I need to be out there selling. That's a big component. I can do it here locally, but I need to be out there in the world where I can get an economy of scale. And it's not like, I need Project Runway to get to these places. It could happen a little faster. We built Motor City Sewing to create and produce the menswear line. You can't just be making one of a kind and support your family and make a sustainable business. I'm sewing a blazer right now. This is made out of hemp that I've dyed with coffee. Otherwise it was a nice manila folder color. I'm sewing the 7th sleeve right now. It's for a sustainable fashion show, which I'm really happy to be a part of. And we're doing a lot of urban gardening type stuff in Detroit. We have a lot of open space to use, and I think what a better way. Very interesting way to use it too. Really like how Detroit's turning out. Zero waste. We use about every little scrap of fabric. Oh, this guy has really long arms. Yeah. He's got spaghetti arms. Well, sometimes I make the clothes for small enough boys that I get to keep the clothes when it's all over. So I don't mind that. What a cool coat. We have a pretty small scene here, but whoever's in it, we're pretty supportive. We just do our shows, make our stuff, try to make our little money. There's really nothing stopping me making it as a designer. In Detroit, you gotta hustle harder.
Where are you from?
Detroit's my home.
Do you sew? All hemp jackets?
All hemp jackets.